Hey, yo, Phoenix.
Yes, sir.
Phoenix.
Yes, sir.
I think they want us to get straight to it.
Let's get to it. Yeah, hey.
AJ in the place.
Phoenix 2 in the building.
And we're back.
Once again. We in here.
Appreciate everyone coming by and stopping by. So,
What's on the menu today?
hey, let's just go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
We've been talking about relationship compatibility.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to know about this thing called love. And how do you get with somebody that you're supposed to be with? The one that is destined to be with you.
The one you're meant for, huh?
So we're just going to go through the list.
Okay.
Number one.
All right, let's see.
You have an unexplainable deep connection. You have a unexplainable deep connection. So this is interesting. Unexplainable deep connection. Let me tell you something. If you have a connection with someone that you cannot explain, that does not mean that you're destined to be with that person.
That don't mean nothing.
So I just want to let you know, like, I hear. So just because you feel thoughts.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I ain't want to be the one to say it. It sounds jaded, but just because you have a connection with somebody.
Well, it's the unexplainable part. It's the unexplainable part. You have to be able to explain.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. If you can't explain it, there's no grounding there.
But also you got to be honest.
Yeah.
You really have to be honest.
It takes honesty
with why you really have a connection.
Exactly. Yeah. If you just masking it behind, I can't explain it.
It says number 2.
Oh God.
You laugh at the same things.
Oh man.
Now let me mind you, like, laughter is important.
It's very important.
Laughter, getting with individuals that understand your humor and your joke.
It's very important. Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Laughter has a lot to do with comfortability.
It does.
Being comfortable.
Yeah.
But it's laughter, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, laughter, you ain't got to be too vulnerable.
Not at all. We laughing. We didn't think it'd be funny.
But it's important that people who are together know how to laugh.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I get it.
I agree with that.
But what about the determination? Like, determination, y'all laugh at the same things? Do you think that's a good sign?
I mean,
it is a good sign, I guess, right?
Like, I agree. I think that couples should have the capacity to laugh at the same thing. Like, I'm in a situation now where I'm talking to this girl and our humor is just completely different. Like, I'm more of an advanced humor person. Like, it gets dark sometimes, you know. I joke and like I'm pride,
and you're comfortable in it,
I'm comfortable doing that. She don't find it funny. In fact, she's told me several times, like, I don't think your jokes are funny. And it's not that they're not to be laughed at. It's just like that joke was a little dark. And I'm like, no,
she didn't find it funny. Yeah, she didn't find it funny.
So it is important that you two have, you know, a level of capacity where you can bond in humor. But I wouldn't say just because y'all laugh at the same thing.
But laughter, I think finding commonality. I think the commonality is important. So, like, I do get it, and this is a list, and you know, and I think in the perfect situation, this unexplainable feeling and deep connection, But all things need to be explained.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna leave that right there. All right, number three, you have undeniable chemistry,
Mm,
including sexual attraction.
mm,
So, in all honesty, I believe that people who are looking at this list, that's numero uno. That is only number one, the sexual attraction.
yeah,
That's how the undeniable
the
chemistry,
chemistry.
the unexplainable deep connection. This sounds very feminine. This sounds like a feminine frame.
It does.
It sounds like it's more about feelings,
Feelings, yeah. Feelings,
right?
yeah.
And feelings are important, but
In their own capacity.
yeah, but you know, it's that undeniable.
It's undeniable. You know, that make it real. It's undeniable.
Number four, you feel at home.
Mm,
You feel at home, but feelings are
temporal.
unimportant, but
Or
they are temporary. They change up on you.
yeah.
They do change up on you. That's why it's important, you guys. It's important, you guys, not to let your be overtaken by your emotions.
Yeah,
But let's continue on.
yeah.
Um, five. You can disagree respectfully.
Mm.
I believe that should be number
That's
one.
number one. That's number one. Yeah.
I believe that should be number one, at least number two or number three.
Yeah.
But however, it does speak to, because this seems like this is a feminine frame,
It
right?
does. It definitely
So that
does.
means it speaks how much these intangibles on how women feel drive,
Mm-hmm.
indicating if they're meant
To be
to
with you.
be.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I would say that's the first one that actually made logical sense. It's not predicated on a feeling. It's literally like, we disagree, let's keep it civil, let's not be disrespectful. That's the first one that was literally communication based.
And moving forward to number 7, I would have this as number 1. Number 2, it says you share a common purpose. But do you see how this is down the line?
Man.
It's just kind of like, get your warm fuzzies together first.
Yeah.
Get your undeniable chemistry,
Mm.
sexual chemistry. Let's premise that. Let's
Sexual.
premise that, because if she ain't feeling you, fellas, she ain't
She
feeling
ain't
you.
feeling you.
And don't think that you're gonna friend zone yourself to a destiny with a woman. You're not gonna friend zone your way. Let me repeat that. You're not going to friend zone your way into being destined, quote unquote, destined with the woman. And if you are the man in their life, in her life, she may not feel like you're the one that she's destined to be with.
Mm.
Let's just be real. All right, number 7, you lift each other up. See, and this is down
This is down
the list.
That's like 101.
You get each other. See, here we go. You get each other. See, it's these unqualifiable, the unexplainable,
Yeah,
the undeniable.
Yeah.
You know, he just gets it. He just gets me.
Mm.
See, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the unexplained. I just can't get it. He just gets me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So there are 3 things on this list that has nothing to do with tangible things, but the tangible. See, and this is where these. It's just kind of like a guy would look at this list and then oh well, yeah, and look at these lower quadrants
Yeah.
and then think, well, I get her.
Yeah. I swear I do.
I swear I get her. I did everything she told me to do.
I get her.
I disagree with her respectfully.
Right.
And I'm saying, I thought the chemistry was building.
It was
No.
undeniable.
It was. I thought I grew. We grown for it to be undeniable,
Unexplainable.
unexplainable. But she had many reasons why she wasn't with you all that time. She had explanations for that. And see, and that's where I think that we need to learn how to be honest and see. And I'm not saying I don't know who made this, but all I'm saying is in our male and female relationships, we have to learn how to be honest. And and this compatibility thing, I think this destined, and see, and this list does say destined, so it speaks to kind of like this mystical fairy tale. And I'm not saying that we're just reviewing this content.
Yeah.
Number 9, and we'll wrap it up. We'll be wrapping up right after this, y'all. We gonna keep it tight, y'all. You know that y'all like to say for video. Not yet. Not yet. But we got you. Number 9, you're there for each other when it counts. That's number 9. That's number 9. And number 10, you're willing to do what it takes. And that should have been number 3, number 4, number 5. And see, willingness to do anything. And see, and that's just the whole thing. Like, do we even have willingness to work for anything?
So that's where I think the destined part is kind of odd. Because it's like, if you have the willingness, you don't need to be destined. That cuts out the whole. This wants to be so mystical. It's definitely some.
We're talking about. The last time we talked about the fairy tales of relationships, right? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when we talk about even talking about in relationships in this term, and I think talking about relationship compatibility and to see how the discussion and how we think about compatibility can be a total different spectrum between how men and women, because it seemed obvious
to me
that it was this list comes from a female perspective, and it's more of the unclearness, but it says 10 signs that clearly says. I'm like, clear. I don't know if these are really that clear.
If you can't explain it.
See, but I think they're destined for the person that you want.
Yeah.
But it's not a real guarantee that they're going to stick around.
It's nothing solid. There's feelings. Fucking feelings.
Because it's about what this person and how that person makes them feel.
Yeah.
But he gets me. But if you weren't sexually attracted to him, it doesn't matter if he doesn't get you.
Right. Facts. Right. It don't matter. That's a fact.
Fellas, you're trying to be the nice guy for these girls that you're trying to go. That's 7th, 8th on her list. You gotta be hot in her eyes. You gotta be somebody that she sees as a catch. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a part of that deep connection.
Unexplainable. It's unexplainable.
It's unexplainable.
Can't explain it.
AJ in the place.
Phoenix 2 in the building.
Hey, just real quickly, you dropped a project last year, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it is called
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
And where can they get it from?
You can get that on what is that? Bandcamp? You can get
Bandcamp.
that on bandcamp.com.
Phoenix 2.
FENIX, the number 2, Boy Meets World. That's WRLD on bandcamp.com.
Yeah, Boy Meets World. And I was listening to that today. And I want to have you and the heist. Who's on the heist?
Oh, my boy BY Arcades Cartoon.
Yeah. I want to have him because he was fast.
Oh yeah, he nice with it. He yeah.
Much love and peace.
Yes, sir.
So, our all hearts and minds are clear. You know what? Hey, peace.